Give me a minute. All right. It's ranting time. So we're going to talk about Marvel Rivals, one of my favorite games that have come out in recent years. It's a free-to-play online game, player versus player, battle royale type of a game. Listen, and I'm talking to the people who aren't like us, okay? Because there's us and then there's you. There's the people that play Marvel Rivals because they think it's a fun game. And then there's the quote-unquote gooners who play the game because they think the female characters are hot, okay? It splits into those two categories. And believe me when I tell you, the gooners are the ones keeping Marvel Rivals alive. Because I keep hearing about how the player base is dropping, the player count is dropping, people are playing less and less Marvel Rivals every day. But every time that I hop on Marvel Rivals and load into a game, it's a full sesh. It's full teams every game. You want to know why that is? Because 90% of the player base, I guarantee you, are gooners. The weebs and the otakus are the ones running this game. Okay? They're the ones running Marvel Rivals. You got the Squirrel Girl mains. And as a former Squirrel Girl main, I can tell you all the reasons why we played as Squirrel Girl. And it's the reasons that you would think, okay? Let's not bullshit ourselves. Psylocke, same thing. She's a baddie. Alright? Luna Snow, same argument. She's a baddie. Just look at the female roster on Marvel Rivals. They're all baddies. Comic books have done this for years. When it comes to Marvel, and especially Marvel, they make the characters attractive on purpose. On purpose. Again, let's not bullshit ourselves, people. Why do you think so many people love Black Cat? It's not because she's a thief. It's because she's hot. Like, what more do you want me to tell you? I'm just telling you the truth about how it is when games like this get made. They have a certain demographic in mind. They want to attract a certain fan base. And it's the fan base that likes pretty women. Okay? Like, let's just be real. Okay? Let's just be real. Because all the Squirrel Girl mains, they play as Squirrel Girl so they can see what she's got. Alright? Psylocke, same thing. They all play as Psylocke because of what she's got and how she's built. Emma Frost. She is one of the most guilty characters when it comes to this. You think they built her out the way they did just because? No. They want to keep these characters within Marvel Rivals comic book accurate. And it keeps players playing. That's just the truth. That's the sad truth and the sad reality. So all the people that come after Marvel Rivals players and are like, you need help, you need therapy, you need this. Just play the game like a normal person. It's not a game for normal people. I'm sorry, but it's not. Okay? The skins that get released, okay, especially the ones that have been coming out recently, are all targeted towards a certain demographic. We all know what that demographic is. The summer event that's going on right now and all the swimsuit skins that are being released, that's being done on purpose. And as a Psylocke main, you bet your ass I'm going to buy the new Psylocke skin. Because not only is Psylocke my main, but she's a baddie. With a capital B. Squirrel Girl. Baddie with a capital B. Okay? Luna Snow. Baddie with a capital B. I'm sorry, world, but that's how it is. And the people who get mad, right, are getting mad for no reason, right? Because we're playing a game that we enjoy. We are simply expressing how we feel about the game. And yes, we find some of the characters pretty. Again, Squirrel Girl, Luna Snow, Psylocke. I would argue those are the three most popular characters. And if you want to go even further and make a fourth, Emma Frost is probably the fourth most popular character out of the female characters within the roster. Like, they are doing this on purpose, people. They're doing it on purpose. And it keeps you coming back, playing again and again and again and again. I already have 100 hours on Marvel Rivals. And a majority of my playtime is split between Psylocke and Squirrel Girl. I've mastered 3 characters within the game so far, and they're all female characters. It really shouldn't take rocket science to understand why we all play this game. It really shouldn't. And the people who say that the Gooners are ruining Marvel Rivals, again, they're keeping the game alive. They're not ruining the game, they're keeping the game alive. Because I see YouTube comments all the time. Okay? I read all of them. I don't miss a single one. I see all these people commenting, oh, I'm gonna goon to the new Luna Snow skin. I'm gonna goon to the new Squirrel Girl skin. I'm gonna... Bro! Like, no one really needs to know that, but people say that shit anyway. They just say what they feel about the game out in the open, because they really don't give a shit. Now, if you want to know some of the male characters that I play as, I enjoy playing as Venom. I think he's fun. I enjoy playing as Wolverine. I think he's a fun character to play as. Iron Man and Ultron can go screw themselves because they're annoying. They're probably the two most annoying characters in the entire game. Not just flyers, but just in the entire game. But that's just how I feel. Because I die to an Iron Man and I die to an Ultron almost every fucking match. So you Ultron mains and you fucking Iron Man mains can go fuck yourselves. Respectfully, go fuck yourselves. But yeah, it's a game for weebs and weeaboos and Marvel fans who like Rogue and Squirrel Girl and Psylocke and Emma Frost and whoever else you can name. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if Black Cat gets added to the game soon. Because, oh my god, that would make the player base lose their damn minds. Okay. Now, at the end of the day, Marvel Rivals is a fun game. Is it the same thing over and over and over? Yes. Capture the point, best 2 out of 3. That's just how the game works. But, you know, to me, I think it's a fun game. I get a lot of enjoyment out of it. And yes, the skill-based matchmaking is a problem, but that's also a problem in Call of Duty. A lot of video games now have skill-based matchmaking, and it's ruining gaming altogether. It's not just ruining Marvel Rivals and COD, it's ruining gaming across the board. The gaming industry is hurting really bad because of skill-based matchmaking. Game developers and the gaming industry has no idea how to deal with it. Because in Warzone or multiplayer in Call of Duty, if you have a really great game and go 40-3, then you're going to get put with a bunch of people that go 40-3 on a regular basis. If you have a really crappy game or a couple crappy games, then you're going to get put with bots and people who don't know how to play the game, right? And if you have a really good game, then you're just going to get put with the unemployment group who play Call of Duty all day 24/7 or play Marvel Rivals all day 24/7, and you're going to get absolutely stomped on. That is if you get the unemployment lobbies. And coming back to the summer skins, right? We look at Psylocke, we look at Squirrel Girl. Because I bought the Squirrel Girl summer skin, guilty as charged. I bought it. I spent the $30, and I'm not ashamed of it. Like, that's what's selling. That's what's selling. The attractiveness of the female characters, it's what's selling this game. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no going around it. There's no going over it, underneath it. That's what's selling the game and keeping it alive. Because I see videos on YouTube get posted all the time, rants about the game that say that the player base is dropping, that the, game is going to die. Okay. Marvel Rivals got 10 years of support after the game launched, if not almost immediately after. 10 years of support. This game is going to be around for a decade, whether y'all like it or not. And you know who made that possible? The Gooners. The ones who play Marvel Rivals 24/7. the ones who play nothing but Marvel Rivals. That's who's keeping Marvel Rivals afloat right now. So if you don't like the game, if you're sick and tired of the skill-based matchmaking, then go back to Call of Duty. Or go back to Overwatch. I keep hearing that a lot of the player base for Marvel Rivals are just a bunch of old Overwatch players. And I keep seeing comparisons of Marvel Rivals versus Overwatch, and that Marvel Rivals is just a better version of Overwatch. Now, I never played Overwatch, but I've seen clips and gameplay of Overwatch, and just by watching those clips, I can already tell you, without even playing Overwatch, Marvel Rivals is a better game than Overwatch. And, like you all are claiming to say, if Marvel Rivals is just a Overwatch clone, or another version of Overwatch, and Marvel Rivals is clearly the better game, then why would anyone play Overwatch over Marvel Rivals, considering its popularity? Make that make sense. So yeah. I'm tired of hearing about it, man. Like, we enjoy Marvel Rivals. We think the game is fun. We have our favorite characters. We main our favorite characters. And we play as our favorite characters because we want to. Right? I started playing as Psylocke because I was a Squirrel Girl main for the longest time. And, you know, I got some wins here and there with Squirrel Girl, but I was like, I feel like I would do better as a different character. So I switched to a different character. I tried out Psylocke, and I had a lot more fun. I got more wins, and I just had a better overall gaming experience playing as Psylocke. So that's why Psylocke is my main. And she's hot. Like, do you want me to lie? So, yeah. That's what I have to say about Marvel Rivals. I'm going to continue to play Marvel Rivals. I don't really care what anybody says. But I just wanted to make this video because I'm tired of hearing about how bad the game is. I understand talking shit about Call of Duty because Call of Duty's been the same game for over 20 years, and it's been the same 2 titles that have been coming out for the last 15. So, ranting about Call of Duty, I understand. But ranting about Marvel Rivals when it's only been out for a year, like, come on. Why give up on a game that quickly? And you know what? To close out this video, I think the people who are complaining about the game are just mid or terrible at the game. Here's an idea. Pick one character, learn that character, or pick a couple characters. I don't care. Just get good. Just get good with those characters that you like playing with most. Get good at the game. Get some wins under your belt. And I guarantee you, you will feel better. Instead of just running around the map willy-nilly, not knowing what to do. Get some wins under your belt and you'll feel better. So with all that said, I'm a Psylocke main. This is my Marvel Rivals rant. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.